Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining. My name is Michelle, and we are going to get a tarot reading for somebody who needs it today. I have my fancy cards. King of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Somebody is being asked to take balanced action. All right, so let's see what this is. The King of Wands. The King of Wands is a leader, pioneer. I'm getting the Sagittarius part of the King of Wands, but with that Six of Pentacles, there could be some bit of giving that is different than you expect. So let's take a look at this. Five of Swords. Don't overthink it. If you get the urge to do something, allow yourself, because if your energy was best spent somewhere else, you're going to see it afterwards, okay? There is a pattern of truth coming. Yeah, Knight of Swords. There's a pattern here that somebody is trying to break when it comes to being a better leader. And it could even break down to being a more alive leader, somebody who can connect better. And a leader doesn't need to be, I don't mean that you have to be in a business where you lead everybody, but this is how you be the leader in your life. This is how you become more, I'm getting financially abundant. I get this Knight of Pentacles here. This is a lesson you've been learning for a while. Sagittarius part of that fire energy is all about being a pioneer, but it's also having fun. It's inspiring others. And maybe you're putting yourself in places where people don't value your inspiration. This could have you be changing where you put your inspiration. I have the Ace of Swords. I feel like there's a pivot here for somebody of how do I move forward? Well, first of all, your forward movement isn't instant. Knight of Pentacles, it's methodical, but it takes time. Each small energy you do for you is going to add up. And Ace of Swords being at the bottom, the truth's going to come out, the truth you seek, because I feel like you don't have all the information, literally Two of Swords. You don't have all the information. Feel your way through. Does this make you feel alive? Does whatever you're doing make you feel alive? That's what's going to guide you, because the other part, like the shadow side of that Sagittarian energy, is feeling trapped, but it's also, there could be a lot of anger, a lot of frustration. That's how you're like, okay, what do I do? Well, the option is to change. There's something that can be changed, okay? And you're not trying to change the people. The Six of Pentacles, we're back where we started here. You're not trying to change the people. There are people that will value what you're giving. And I feel like you've got to come back to you a little bit more and almost stop trying to force it. What else do we have here? Okay, all right, well, we got more than one. And I got the King of Wands at the bottom. I'm taking all of these. Literally, the lesson that you're doing, you're going to be able to become that King of Wands. We see it. It's right here, okay? Judgment, the aha. You're going to be more stable at home, okay? You know, that Four of Wands, that home, that stability, but you're going to own it in a more authentic way. And I love this card having the dragon on it. The King of Wands, the dragon energy, it's also very grounding, very fiery, but it's very passionate. There's a lot of creativity. There's a lot of joy. Now, I talked about being frustrated, and I talked about, that shadow side. It's okay to be frustrated, but frustration shows you that there's something to be changed because it's out of alignment. Whether it's the thought pattern of why you're frustrated or the act of somebody else that is disrespecting how you feel about yourself. And we have this Knight of Wands, which is also an in and out energy, but that fire's been started a few times. Again, as I said, this is some pattern here of how to lead and just be you. This is embracing you, but it's also embracing the excitement, the creative version of you, okay? The Sagittarian energy that I'm also getting is very like, play energy, excitement energy. Like it's joy. It's like joy in action though. This is not passive, I sit at home and I feel. This is, I want to do, I'm excited to be. And it's very, very like prominent. And having, oh man, the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles is getting your independence. This is somebody who wants freedom, but you are choosing to stay in this almost like pattern because of something. Allow yourself to, move past And moving past could actually be leaving things behind. And I say that because the overall guidance here with this Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. What do you want? And what do you want today versus what you used to want is going to change. But this Nine of Cups goes to things that are going to fulfill you going forward. What comes before the 9 is the 8, and the 8 is walking away from things that you once loved and once cared about. This could also be a thought pattern of how you thought leadership should be, or how you thought your life should be. This is teaching you how to be a more stable, creative version of you and not dim your light. Okay, so all this fire. Even the Knight of Pentacles is screaming fire with all the colors. Okay, there's a lot of fire. Okay, but what your guidance is, this cup energy here, you know, how do things make you feel will help you make some of these decisions. Because I feel like the actions you take will be very important, whether you act or you don't act. And that's where this challenge is like, well, what do I do? There's not a perfect decision, so get out of your mind. Go with how you feel. And if you keep feeling like you're going in circles in a situation, then you're going to have to do something different. But trust the universe is going to show you. All right, I'm going to get an oracle angel number for this, for more guidance. What do we need to know here? What do we need to know? So also, it's the year of the horse. We have horses here twice. We've got the fox. Got this beautiful beach and birds. Got a cat. That dragon is sticking out the most, though. What is the person who's found this? Need to know. 1212. Oh, that's hilarious. That was the one that was at the bottom when I started. I was going to call it out, but I didn't. Persistence. Don't give up on this. The Knight of Pentacles. You might not see the progress of this. Okay? Eventually, you're going to feel the progress of this. You're going to get more excited. Other people's thoughts aren't going to get in the way. You're going to start making more moves for you and less for the people around you. You're not, whatever this thing you're investing in, you're not doing it to make other people happy. You're doing it because it excites you. And you could be overthinking how it plays out. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up, okay? If you are single, this is calling out specifically that there is somebody in particular coming out in this, but you need to follow where you're guided. We have the shift though, enthusiasm, okay? New experiences. Have gratitude for the past that you're letting go of, all the experiences. And even if you go into something with this Knight of Pentacles and you're like, I didn't make the best decision for me. Okay, acknowledging it's part of the energy shift. How do I do things differently? And then it's allowing yourself to, well, what move makes me feel most alive? Okay, when we have, it's up to you at the bottom. This path isn't written for perfection. It's written for how you become more alive and more you. This is somebody who is very inspiring to others if they choose to be, but don't force it. It's like, how do you embody this creativity? You can't tell somebody else to go their creative, inspiring route if you're not going to go yours. This is that kind of energy. But you have like this big, like, I say dream world ahead, but there's so many things like trying to come in so much. And Nine of Pentacles knows her worth. In the traditional tarot, it's a single female knowing her worth. She's independent. But this doesn't mean you're going to be forever single if you're single. It's how do you bring abundance in for you? And abundance isn't just money. It's this lifestyle. It's this, what do I want when I create? What are you trying to create? Follow your inspiration, all right? And if you're looking for your own personal read, you can check the link in my bio. And I will, in the near future, also on my website, be offering astrology deep reads, all right? Love, light, and positive vibes.